At Enact, we use drama to explore behaviour, and in particular, how if we tweak our behaviours just a little bit, it can have a huge difference in the outcome. Now, I've used that dreaded word, drama. Your face has dropped straight away. Don't worry, we're not going to be making you do any of the acting. That's why we have professional actors joining us in our sessions.
There's some apprentices, in the room just around the corner.
Okay.
I do not know what on earth that they are talking about. Meeting complaints, whatever, I don't know. Basically, what I'm saying is they're more like one of your lot, if you know what I mean. So if you could just deal with them, I've got to run for a meeting. I will buy you a drink, please. Thank you so much. You're an absolute legend.
You will see in these corners: seek support, address now, do nothing, or address later. I would like for you to please stand and go to the corner. What would you do if a member of your team had said this? What would you do in this moment? Go to the corner now. You have 5 seconds, just act with your gut. Let's go to address now. Why address now?
Just got to call it out.
What does that look like, calling it out?
Talking to that person, telling them it's unacceptable behaviour.
Totally unacceptable. What about it was unacceptable?
The way he treated the lady and the way he spoke, totally unacceptable.
Okay. So, and that's where you get specific. I absolutely agree with you. But what did he do? What did he say that was inappropriate?
You're a lot. So, yeah, I would ask something like, sorry, can you just take, what did you mean with your lot?
Okay.
Ideal world, that's what would happen. But we don't live in an ideal world, and depending on how you're feeling in that moment, you might not be able to or feel confident enough to address it. So I'd probably just stick with me guns with this one.
I'd seek support because it can easily be turned around on someone that looks like that as the stereotype of an angry black woman, instead of saying, okay, this is offensive.
Okay, address later. What would that look like?
Yeah, I mean, it sounded like there was a group of people who might have been in need of some assistance or something, so go and help them and then sort it out with the person who had spoke to you inappropriately later, and that would be when I would call it out.
Brilliant. It's interesting, as leaders, we often think that we've got to come to a solution straight away. There's actually quite a lot of power in going, I don't actually know how to deal with this situation, and I'm going to go and find out. There's a lot of power in that. Sometimes people don't want solutions, they just want to be heard. To another situation, and again, I want you to go to the corner. What would you genuinely do if you watched this exchange?
Yeah.
We've got a meeting with Bobby at 3.
How could I forget? He's only emailed me 4 times already.
They.
Sorry?
Bobby uses they, them pronouns.
Right. Well, I'm not going to use that. I call people how I see.
Okay, what would you do? 5 seconds.
Been in these situations before, and oftentimes it's not helpful to address it in the moment, particularly if they're a bit more combative or less open to listening, as she was. People are more open to listen at a later time sometimes.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. Context drives behaviour, doesn't it? Okay, address now.
I was just going to say, with this situation, it seemed a bit clearer to me, like, what was happening, and there was less time to go, oh, I'll deal with that, and then figure out what's happening here. It was, like, happening right to our face, so I think it's easier to just address in the moment.
What's the potential danger of somebody else overhearing and you not intervening?
You might not like that, or you might not want to identify them in that way, but actually you have to, we're in a work environment, you have to be inclusive.
I kind of felt like he had addressed the situation because he did call out the pronouns. That clearly didn't work. And I think addressing it then is just going to make it aggravated, and they clearly don't understand the problem, or maybe they're choosing not to understand the problem. So maybe you need some support to address it later.
We normally do a 6-hour session, and on the resource page you'll get more information about what we do at Enact. Thank you very much. I appreciate it's very hot, and I want to say thank you to Charlotte and Sean as well. Cheers.